Randy, the economy, in some ways, we're hearing some good things about what's going on in the economy, but what we've seen particularly this week from some of the aircraft manufacturers, with Cessna announcing layoffs and Hawker Beechcraft announcing layoffs, and Piper also announcing
Yes.
a layoff of 60 employees, is that things are just not seemingly turning around from the economy. What's your perspective on that?
Well, I hate to say it, but you're right. I mean, while we've all been looking and trying to find the glimmers of hope and encouragement for positive signs going forward, and maybe there's a few shreds of those out there, it's still a very, very tough business environment out there for our business aircraft. We've got a very tough situation, I think, just with general uncertainty in the economic environment, and then used airplane values, and as well as the sort of glut of used airplanes out there.
Mm-hmm.
The financing availability or lack thereof has been a problem. And some of our fleet sales where we've had some good traction with our fleet aircraft sales, they take a little bit longer, the gestation period a little bit longer than we'd hoped. So unfortunately, when that all rolled up, our production numbers were not quite what we had projected for 2010. And it was very, very unfortunate we had to make this reduction, about 6% of our workforce, about 60 people.
Right. How's a decision like that made, and where are these workers throughout the company?
Well, they're both salaried and hourly employees,
Mm-hmm.
principally in production, because as our production numbers go down, we don't need as much production labor. And they are very, very tough decisions to make, but we have to protect the company for the long term, and so certainly we agonize over these decisions as we do them. And frankly, we're doing a lot of things to try to make sure that that we project a conservative forecast for the future. Frankly, we project a fairly flat outlook for 2011, not a lot of increase over where we are in 2010.
And what is your projection for 2010 deliveries?
2010, we're going to be in the 150-something range of deliveries, which I might add is, I mean, we're very proud of what we've accomplished in contrast to some of our peers.
Mm-hmm.
Last year, we delivered about 94 airplanes.
Oh, that's a big jump.
This year, we're going to deliver about 150. So while it wasn't quite what we'd hoped for, we're frankly quite proud of the accomplishment of what we did get. And and some of that on the heels of some real initiatives in the fleet sales area. Our primary training airplanes, sales in Asia particularly were very good for us. But some of the larger fleet transactions are still in process and not going to take a little while to get to cultivate.
Mm-hmm. Do you anticipate any additional layoffs anytime soon?
You know, we have to be honest. I never say never. I think that we're watching it very, very carefully. I don't think there'd be any large-scale layoffs such as what we just had. But we just have to be honest and keep our employees informed of what we're looking at. And we're building what I think is a very realistic plan, pretty flat, as I say, for 2011. And we'll see where it goes.
Okay, thanks, Randy, for stopping by.
You bet. Glad to be here.